Welcome back, everybody, to GMs for Jeopardy. It's not often that I get to introduce this, but our Alex Trebek has found his way into contestants row today for GMs for Jeopardy 12. Before we introduce him, we of course have to acknowledge the reigning champ, Mr. Back-to-Back, RJ Strope. He's back to try to defend the title yet again. Then, of course, Mr. Trebek himself. You've seen him plenty of times as the host and doing these introductions, but this time as a contestant, and Matt Perry. And then also we have a subscriber guest who has joined us today. James Gonzalez has joined us, and he's been a big fan of our lives and a big fan of our YouTube channel. So he said that he wanted to hop on here, so we're going to bring him on. Today's categories, we have notable numbers and team up, always a staple here on GM's Jeopardy. Deadline deals, any trades that happened near or the day of the deadline in any sport. Walk it off can be the final play, the final lap, the final anything whenever it comes to a game or an event. And then respect your elders. We got to talk about the old heads when it comes to sporting events, all of the older people who have been playing in the league. RJ, you are the champion. You get first pick on the board.
That sounds good. Let's go notable numbers for 300.
Notable numbers 3, 2015. Matt.
Who is Johnny Cueto?
Johnny Cueto, and he is on the board. Matt, the board is yours.
This is interesting. Respect your elders for 1.
Respect your elders for 1. With the retiring of Drew Brees, this quarterback just became the second oldest left in the NFL behind Tom Brady.
It's not letting me buzz.
Yeah, it's not
Buzzers
letting
are
me
on. James.
Oh, I froze. Oh God. Russell Wilson.
No. Matt.
Who's Ryan Fitzpatrick?
No. RJ.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Who is Big Ben? Ryan Fitzpatrick, the third oldest quarterback in the league right now.
Well, at least
RJ, the board goes back to you.
Fix the buzzer thing first.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm new to this. All right.
I know. You're good. You're good. Notable numbers for 400.
Notable numbers for 2001. RJ.
The GOAT, Michael Jordan.
That would be Michael Jordan himself in the Wizards uniform. Not exactly very common. All righty, so that adds 400 to RJ, and RJ, the board's still yours.
Notable numbers for 500.
Notable for 2017. Matt.
Adrian Peterson. Who is Adrian Peterson?
Yeah. Played 4 games with the Saints. Good grab there.
That's big.
The 500 point goes to Matt. And Matt, you get control of the board.
Team up for 500.
Mets, Astros, Athletics, Yankees, Royals, Braves, White Sox, Pirates, Dodgers, Rockies, Blue Jays, Cardinals, Tigers, relief pitcher.
Ooh. Oh.
And remember, these are in order.
Oh. Yankees to the Royals, the Braves. No. No.
I don't like to have gimmies on the 500s, is what Matt likes to say.
Athletics to the Yankees. Oh my God. I'd have to imagine this is someone. No.
Buzzers are on, folks. We are.
Yeah. I don't know the answer.
Yes, of course.
Matt.
I don't believe in this, but who is LaTroy Hawkins?
No.
Oh.
Good guess, though. Not the worst. Never a Cardinal.
I don't know it.
I don't think I got this. I might have an idea, but I don't think so.
RJ, no. James, you have an idea?
No.
Matt, do you have a second guess?
No.
No, I'm
it's
not
not
giving
gonna
him the
count.
points. I'm not giving him the points. He just said he thinks he knows.
Okay.
I don't think this is it either, but like Octavio Dotel kind of speaks to me.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's probably why he speaks to you. Yeah, that could be it.
I'm so intelligent.
Wow.
Octavio Dotel is
We're throwing
correct.
out Octavio Dotel. That's what we're doing tonight.
That's insane.
That's what we're doing tonight
That-
when Will makes Jeopardy, folks.
Oh,
I'm still proud of myself.
That is still, you are proud of yourself. And if I'm not mistaken, are you still in control of the board?
Of course. Team up for 200.
200 team up. Blues, Senators, Lightning, Kings, Stars, goalie. Matt.
Wait, okay, now I'm second guessing it. No. Who is Ben Bishop?
Ben Bishop is correct. Ben Bishop is correct. And he is the first to the 1,000 mark, is the Trivial Chief. Matt, the board remains yours.
Walk it off 200.
Walk it off for 2. This is where you found out that I didn't put a David Freese homer question, but this future Cardinal hit a walk-off in Game 7 against the Indians to bring the Marlins the World Series title back in '97.
Ooh. The 97 World Series is one that I'm not super I'm familiar with it, but
Edgar Renteria.
Edgar Renteria is the one. James on the board. Walk-off single, Edgar Renteria, to give the Marlins their championship. James, the board is to you.
I'll say walk it off for a 100.
Walk it off for 100. This future NBA Finals MVP scored 41 games in Game 7 of the 2019 Eastern Conference Finals. I'm going to reset the buzzer before I finish. The semifinals, including a game-winning buzzer beater that bounced around the rim for what seemed like forever. James, first one in.
Who is Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi Leonard is correct. Another 100 points to James, and he keeps control of the board. Matt, if it makes you feel any better, I saw your face. You were actually third on the buzzer.
really, my Wi-Fi has to be garbage.
James, the board's still yours.
Yeah, I'm a little behind on the video, so I'll just go walk it off for 200 or 300.
We'll do 300. We all remember the 86 Bill Buckner between the legs error in the World Series. That was the last World Series game to end by error until 2020, when this center fielder committed an error that resulted in a walk-off, tying the series at 2 games apiece. Now, James, you were the first one in, but you did do before the question finished, so I do have to give it to the next person. I am sorry I did not clarify that. And so the next person in would be Matt. So, Matt, it is your board.
This is just to clarify the question.
You're looking for the center fielder who committed the error.
This is in the World Series or the playoffs?
World Series. This was the last World Series game to end by error until 2020. So this is in the World Series.
That was the last World Series game to end by error until 2020 when this center fielder committed an error. Okay. What I was thinking was not the World Series. Committed an error. No, the walk-off tying.
World Series game ended by error in 2020. Who was the center fielder who committed that error?
God. Yeah, I look real stupid on this just because I misunderstood.
I got wordy with a lot of these questions.
Who is Chris Taylor?
Chris Taylor is correct. He was the center fielder for the Dodgers to make that error in Game 4 of the 2020 World Series.
I pulled that so far out of my ass.
Well, reach into your ass and give me the next question.
Let me respect my elders for 3.
300, respect your elders. At 38 years and 54 days old, this man is the oldest to win an NBA Finals MVP back in 1985. James.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is correct. Another 300 for James, doubling up the score and taking the lead for second over RJ. James, the board is yours.
The next one for respect your elders, 400.
400 it is. This is the only man in MLB history to have won an MVP or a batting title at 40 years old or older. James.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds is correct. Actually won both of them at 40 years old. James, board's still yours.
Same category for 200, I think.
200 it is. Because of how long it took him to get to the MLB, this man is still the oldest man to play in the league, with his final career game being at the age of 60. Matt.
Now, this could go a couple ways. I'm going to say, who is Julio Franco?
No. James.
Satchel Paige.
Oh, right.
Satchel Paige is correct.
Boy, I was
200
way off on that one. I'm glad you didn't call on me.
Oh, man, that's good.
Oof.
Most people would think Jamie Moyer, but no.
That's exactly who I was going to say.
He was only 51.
I know he didn't hit
Oh,
60.
man.
James, you are 100 away from tying the leader. It is still your board.
I'll do team up for 100, please.
Team up 100. Cavs, Heat, Cavs, Lakers, small forward. RJ.
What?
LeBron James.
LeBron James is correct. Back on the board. RJ, your board.
Notable numbers for 200.
2010. RJ.
Come on.
Jeff Gordon.
Damn it.
Jeff Gordon again. Another 200. Getting a little closer.
Oh, my buzzer.
RJ, board still yours.
Notable numbers for 100.
2021. RJ.
That's Fernando Tatis, right?
That would be
Okay.
Fernando Tatis. 100 points. And the board. RJ. Matt, you are coming in like right behind him. You are not missing it by much.
Walk it off for 400.
Walk it off for 4. We want the ball and we're going to score. Yeah, Matt Hasselbeck took the ball all right and the team scored, but the wrong team scored. Hasselbeck went on to throw a 52-yard pick six to this Packers cornerback in the 2004 NFC wildcard game. James.
Al Harris.
Al Harris is correct. James with a 400 taking the lead over both of the GMs. And the board is still yours. Or goes to you, James.
Yeah. My board's coming up slow, but is there another category, another dollar figure in this category for 100?
Yeah, we got another walk it off. We got walk it off for 500.
Okay, I'll walk it off for 500.
This driver won only his second race of his career in 2003 by overtaking Kurt Busch in the final lap and winning by only 0.02 of a second, tying the closest finish in Winston Cup Series history. RJ.
Ricky Craven.
Ricky Craven is correct. And just like that, folks, it is a 300-point difference between first and last. RJ, the board goes to yours.
So our pictures are in the way. What do we have for respect our elders?
So respect your elders. You have 500. You have 300 and 400 for team
that's
up.
it? Just 5 for that
Just
one?
5.
Okay. Yeah, do it.
Just 5. The oldest man to ever play in a professional hockey game laced up at the age of 69 when he signed a one-day contract to play for the Detroit Vipers of the IHL, playing pro hockey in his 6th different decade. Matt.
I mean, this has to be Gordie Howe.
You are not wrong. Gordie Howe is correct. Gordie Howe signed a one-day contract to play in the IHL at the age of 69. Matt, board's yours.
Deadline deals 100.
It might not sound appealing to acquire a 41-year-old player, but the Rays just did that this year, acquiring the most prolific power hitters in the game. Matt.
Who is Nelson Cruz?
Nelson Cruz, obviously. And 100 points, and the board's still yours.
Team up 300, please.
Team up 3. Falcons, 49ers, Cowboys, Redskins, Ravens, cornerback. RJ.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders is correct. 300, just 200 behind the leader. Board goes to you.
The dogfight.
Team up for 400.
Celtics, Mavericks, Kings, Bulls, Pelicans, Lakers, Hawks, Clippers, point guard. Matt.
Rajon Rondo.
Rajon Rondo is correct. 400 points. 400 points, and all that's left is deadline deals, but it is still anybody's game.
Deadline deals 500.
500 getting it out of the way. This slugger was dealt for salary reasons back in 97 for 3 pitching prospects who had a combined 4.9 career WAR. Matt.
I don't believe this is right, but who is Mark McGwire?
Mark McGwire is correct. Mark McGwire, 500 points. RJ, I think it's still obtainable.
Nope.
Actually, it is just out of reach. So we are going to have a new champion, but Matt, go ahead and bring us home. Where are you going?
Deadline deals 200.
Though being a backup, his previous team, this quarterback was traded to the 49ers in 2017, where he went undefeated as a starting quarterback to close the season. Matt.
Backup, previous team, 2017, traded to the 49ers. I mean, I have nothing to lose right now, but except now I feel like I'm just gonna sound stupid. Who's Brian Hoyer? I don't know.
No. RJ or James?
I feel like I might. No, I'm not even. No.
James?
CJ Beathard.
No. RJ? Traded to the 49ers.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Jimmy Garoppolo?
That is correct.
Oh,
my God.
I
Jimmy Garoppolo.
overthought the hell out of that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Garoppolo from the Patriots to the 49ers went undefeated.
Wow.
300 or 400?
400.
This center was traded from the Blue Jackets to the Kings back in 2012, where he scored the cup-clinching goal in Game 6 that same year.
Ooh.
James.
Jeff Carter.
Jeff Carter is correct. And to bring it on home, deadline deals for 3. This big man was traded to the Lakers nearing the deadline in 2008, where he went on to win 2 NBA championships, included in the trade, draft rights to his own brother. RJ.
Pau Gasol.
Pau Gasol is correct. RJ with the final points. Everybody reaching over 2,000. Career days for everybody on here, but Matt ends up walking out as the new champion. It was a great fought all-around game, probably the most even game I've actually seen on GMs for Jeopardy. But congratulations, Matt. I have to keep making scorecards and keep making boards, and you're going to have to come back here and retain a title. So your name can now be actually acknowledged as the Trivial Chief, and we will continue to acknowledge you in episode 13. But until then, for James, for RJ, and our new champion, Matthew Perry, I've been Will Polston, and we want to say thank you for watching episode 12 of GMs for Jeopardy. We'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.